What's up, mi gente? Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to do a video on tactical game gear. I want to do some videos about, what gear to choose and, what gear is best for my tactical games journey. With that, I'll tell you guys, I haven't done a tactical games. This will be my first year, and that's been a goal of mine, so I've been training for it, etc. But I wanted to, do some videos of my journey leading up to it, the gear that I have for it, to share it with you guys, and you guys could share back, especially if you've done it, on, some critiques. We could share information, let me know what works, what doesn't. But that's kind of the purpose of these tactical game series videos. I've done something similar in the past. We kind of used to call it like the SWAT games or ERT games, where we were kind of go against other departments, but it was completely old school back then. We even had a tug of war contest, who could pull the plane the furthest, you know what I mean? We would actually pull a plane, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, there is, on the channel I do some tactical reviews, reviews on gear, but I also want to talk about a healthy lifestyle and the changes that it does, and my training for the tactical games for anybody who's interested. Just to let you know about, it's been about almost 2 years that I've kind of changed my lifestyle. I was a lot heavier. I was 260 pounds, overweight, not feeling well. I had turned 45, because I'm going to be 47 this year. So I turned 45 and just wasn't feeling well, wasn't sleeping well. My performance level was down. So I really started just, worrying about health and getting fit, working out, going to the gym, etc. And since then, about a year and a half later, I'm down to 205, in better a lot better shape. Still have ways to go, by all means. I'm not a genetic guy with a six-pack or nothing like that. But, I feel a lot better. My lifestyle's better. My all-around performance, which also translated into, shooting and training, was much better. And mind you, when you're going to do something like tactical games, it's kind of like a mixture of, I don't know if you guys ever done like a Spartan or a Tough Mudder or a Beast. I used to do those back in the day. I've done a few Spartans, a few Beasts. That's like a 13-mile race up here at our mountain, which is like a ski resort. So I've done those. The tactical game combines that physical aspect of like a CrossFit style workout with shooting and tactical stuff like that. So super cool. Something that I wanted to do, and I put my mind to it that I was going to do it this year at 46, turning 47. And yeah, so I want to share my journey with you guys, and we'll talk about the first piece of kit that I've kind of, had for a little bit. So even though I haven't done tactical games, I've had some experience with it and wanted to share with you guys is what plate carrier should you, or what plate carrier is great for the tactical games, or plate carrier, weighted vest / plate carrier that you can work out with. So it's going to be, dual things. If maybe your goal isn't the tactical games, your goal is, hey, can I use that plate carrier to work out, weighted vest, etc. Yes. So I want to start off with, there is tons and tons of plate carriers out there. Tons. A lot of brands, etc. Now, mind you, going to the tactical games, you don't need any specific gear. You could, I always say, buy what you can afford. Just because you see somebody doing a video, he has, this particular plate carrier, doesn't mean you have to go out and buy it. There's tons of plate carriers out there that are, more budget friendly than maybe what I'm showing you here, and do the job. So that's what I'm trying to say. There's tons and tons of plate carriers, and I'll mention like Condor or 511, which some people kind of stick their nose up and say like, oh, that's the cheaper style, but they work well. I see tons and tons of guys wearing them on videos that I've seen on tactical games. I have a few friends who done tactical games, and they started with a 511 or a Condor. So nothing wrong with that. Get what you can afford, and just go out there and do it. For the tactical games, you don't need any specific gear. Like, it doesn't have to be well, you do need some specific gear, but it doesn't have to be this brand. It's kind of hey, go with what you have. It's, you know, especially to get your feet wet and try it out to see if you even like it. It's tough to spend all this money on the gear and you might not like something like this, right? You know, I'm into it because I've done something with, you know, in the past like this. So it's just something that, you know, I'm very interested in. So, you know, for me, you know, I kind of have an idea of what the gear I want. But again, guys, tons and tons of plate carriers before we start, you know, talking about it. So the reason I chose this particular plate carrier, which you're going to see right here, this is the Faro Slickster, is because I had this plate carrier for a while. Not this particular gray one you see here. I have it back here. This one right here. This green one right here. This Ranger green. So this has been my like active shooter setup. I've had it for a while. When we did RDF, we always rolled with a active shooter response kit in our cars for if anything, you know, popped off and we were on call for that. And that's why I chose this plate carrier. So I've had it for some time. Great plate carrier, and I'll talk about why I chose the Slickster. You know, so when you're talking about plate carriers, I believe there's two kind of, you know, options with plate carriers. There's like the Slickster slick style, which is a little like this, you know, more, not so much going on, not so much load bearing, considered to my other plate carrier, which I've used for duty and I use for training and all that, which is a Shaw Concepts Arc V2. Great plate carrier, but it's very load bearing. When I say load bearing, it's to attach a lot of pouches, you know, heavier style setup, more cumbersome, bigger. You know, the cummerbund is a lot of, you know, moly, so you could, like I said, put pouches, put, you know, medical, etc., etc. So it's built more for that purpose. I run level 4 plates on that one, so it's a little heavier. This guy right here, and you know, we'll weigh him out because I want to show you guys, but this thing is super light. And this particular one, just, I'm getting off the subject a little bit, but just to talk about why I've had this plate carrier for a while and why I chose it. I have level 3 plus plates in here. Super light. Again, this I keep in a bag. This is just to throw on and, you know, do quick work, like an active shooter response type of situation. So I've had that plate carrier. I liked it. Comfortable, great price, and you know, we'll get into it. So I got a secondary one to train with, and also because I wanted to use it for the tactical games. So this is it right here. It's, like I said, the Faro Slickster. If you go on Faro's site, you could check it out. It's going to come a little different than what you see here without this placard system here. And I'll go through the whole vest and the plates I have in it and just talk about everything throughout the video. It's not going to come with these shoulder pads. So when you get it from Faro, it's pretty much just the front plate bag, the rear plate bag, the neoprene cummerbund, and just thin straps, thin shoulder straps that it comes with. For that price, if you're getting, I think, not a camo, I think it's $169.99, so 170 bucks. Really good price for what you're getting. It's really well made. Faro makes really nice stuff. Like I said, there's other, you know, brands out there. Like a lot of guys use the T-Rex AC1. Gosh, I mean, tons. Not that there's anything wrong with using a Shaw Concepts, you know, or load bearing, you know, type of plate carrier for the tactical games, if that's what you have. And I'm not saying go buy something secondary, but I think something a little more slick is going to be better, especially because you're going to be going prone, a lot of obstacles, you know, going through things. You know, it's more a lot of physical activities with it. So something a little slicker would just work, I believe, better than something, you know, kind of loaded out all around you. But anyway, the things I did upgrade to this plate carrier were these padded shoulder pads here. Well worth it. Faro makes those. I think they're like 40 bucks. You know, like I said, I had them on my other plate carrier, make it a lot more comfortable. You know, it doesn't give you like, doesn't dig in and give you hot spots because it's nice and padded. So I added those on there. But when you get the plate carrier from Faro, it's going to have everything you need. It comes with a nice neoprene cummerbund, and I'll talk about why I like this neoprene cummerbund, especially for doing like physical activities, stuff like tactical games, or if you want to work out. And I added the placard system. So what is a placard system? I'll talk about that kind of now. So the placard system is a system that you could put a placard in, and you could kind of have it set up the way you want. There's different ones. You could kind of take them out and switch them up for different needs. Meaning, if you want to have a 5.56 setup like I have here, you could have it, or you could have one set up with AK mags, and switch it up. They're Velcro lined, right, to attach to your vest, and they either have G hooks or buckles, right? And I'll kind of take it out so I can show you guys. So really super easy to take out with the Velcro line, and then you just release the just pick out the G hooks, right, and it comes right out. And that's the cummerbund. Now, mind you, I'll go into detail about this cummerbund because it doesn't exactly come like this from Faro. This is a few different brands of stuff, but I'll talk about that in a second. So that's how the Slickster is going to look, right? Just has a cummerbund with Velcro, and I'll throw it out for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Got your neoprene cummerbund. And there she is. So that's a Faro Slickster. Very, nice plate carrier. Hugs the body nice. That's why I like the neoprene. It's not super rigid like a load bearing like my Arc V2 that has the cummerbund with Tigris and Mali to attach pouches. What's cool about this neoprene cummerbund from Faro is that it has cells for mags, so you could put mag in there. Also fits my cell phone. I can put my cell phone in there. So you already have attachments for mags, so you could rock it just like this and be totally slick, which a lot of guys like because it doesn't build you out here in the front. So if you're going prone, you don't have anything in front of you to kind of, get in your way and be a little bit of some nuisance, especially if you're going over obstacles and you want to be, streamlined. You're not getting caught up on stuff. So that's cool. It's got cells all around for mags, right? And I like P-mags because, the little grooves kind of hold on and you get good retention. But this is the carrier just like this, slick, right? Slick meaning, nothing on it. It's got Velcro on the top where you see I have some patches, but you could add, a pouch up here. There's certain things. It has 2 rows of laser cut Mali, if you see it right here. So that's where I said you could attach a buckle to attach a placard. And I'll kind of show you the different styles in a second. I'll just go through what the features and benefits of this carrier. So you got 2 rows of Mali there, and the back is just basically Velcro lined. They do make a rear plate bag for the Slickster that has Mali in the back. So if you wanted to attach a backpack, a hydration, etc., you could. So that is an option. I didn't opt for it with this. I'm not, wearing a pack with this one. But again, you have that option. It doesn't have to be like you see mine with just the Velcro in the back. And then when I'm talking about the attachment points, there's 2 ways to attach placard systems, right? There's this right here, and this is just a Mali placard from Faro, which is what you just see here. It's just that I have pouches Mali'd in. But this is the placard that I actually got from Faro. It comes with G hooks that are right here, and they just clip into this, right into the laser cut Mali. You just kind of have to lift them up, and they go in. They're a little tight sometimes, so you kind of flare them out. But you put the G hook, and then you Velcro it down, and it's on there, right? That's one way of hooking it up. And then as the placard's on there, it stays on there with the G hooks, and you kind of flip up to get to your cummerbund. That's how that works, right, with G hooks. The reason I like this because it's just laser cut Mali from Faro, and it just goes over here. So now you have your Mali in the front, and you can kind of set this up any way you want. If you want to have, handgun pouches, your pistol pouches, AR pouches, etc. You have that option. The other option is a placard like this. This is an S-Tech Kiwi placard. I think it's the Poseidon. It comes with 3 5.56 pouches and 3 pistol pouches with the buckles. No different. It's also Velcro lined, so you would be going over your Velcro. It's just you would put the female end buckle here into the MOLLE, hold it in, and clip your male buckle in, and have a buckle system. When you want to release it, you just hit the buckle and Velcro it and throw something else on. That's the cool thing about placard systems. You could change them out how you want, opposed to, you know, if this was just MOLLE lined and you wanted to just put, you know, pouches on them, you would have to unMOLLE them. So that's a cool thing about placard. I like this placard for, you know, like more duty style, you know, trading and all that, because it kind of, with the way S-Tac Kiwis are and the Kydex, it builds it out a little bit. So when you're going prone and obstacles, it kind of gets in your way a little bit. But you know, there may be some stages that you might need this kind of, you know, this many mags. It would help to have, you know, 3 pistol and three AR. So not a bad, great placard here. Faro also makes the placard, which you're gonna see on my active shooter carrier, which has a built, you know, you just put in your mags. It's right here, and they have retention is okay. These are slicker style because these are, you know, metal mags, so they're kind of pretty like on the slick style. P mags kind of hold up a little more in there because it's kind of just, you know, like not neoprene line, but nylon line, you know, with nylon. But they give you retention bungee straps here to put it on. And this placard from Faro also G hooks in. It's similar to this, only it has a section that opens up. It's like a kangaroo pouch, and they sell an insert for different mags, 5.56, AK, etc. We're going to be talking about 5.56 because that is the caliber you'll be using at the Tactical Games, right? You're using either an AR or your pistol, right? So we're kind of sticking with that. So this is all the stuff you're going to see here is going to be 5.56 mag related. So that's another placard that you could get. This little thing up here is just their MOLLE system to, if you need MOLLE up here. You know, like I said, I have it on my active shooter response because I could put some things in there I need. If I, you know, run extra pouch or an admin pouch that I need, I could throw it on there. You know, I could route some cables through there if I have comms, etc. So that's kind of why that's on there. But again, this is a completely different setup. This is more of a work setup. This is, you know, the Tactical Games. I'm just kind of showing you the version of the placard. Man, this thing is freaking light. I love this thing. But anyway, so the placard that you're going to see here that I have set up for the Tactical Games is this placard from Faro, which is just MOLLE cut, and then I put in 3 Blue Alpha Gear pouches. Why Blue Alpha Gear? I really like their pouches. One, they're kind of like, they're stretchy nylon, right? And they have really good retention, especially on the P mags. But what I like about it is when all the mags are out of it, right? These pouches completely just collapse flat. So it's almost back to being slick, right? So when I have this on, and for now, for the video, I'm just gonna put it on for you guys. So just bear with me so I could get the G hook in there. All right, so just put the G hook in the side. So now I got my placard system. Goes over, right? Mag. All right. Just like this. And like I said, it's got good retention. It's also got cuts. You could put bungee. It came with bungee, you know, retention cords. So you could put those on. It's enough retention where I don't need them. They are new. So if they work in, you know, I'll add the bungee, especially because you are going through obstacles. So mind you, you do want to have kind of, you know, an extra added support or retention is great, especially when you're going over obstacles. You're kind of, you know, going upside down, throwing yourself in, training with the Tactical Games. Got a training full gear. I've had, you know, some mags fall out with a different placard. But anyway, so the reason I chose the Blue Alpha is because when they don't have mags in them, take this out, this completely collapses. So if you're going prone, there might be a stage where you might not need these mags. Maybe just a mag on your belt is enough, right? So it depends on the stages on how much you know, mag capacity you need. So that again depends. So it depends on the stages. I haven't done tactical games, so I couldn't tell you, hey, I remember this stage, I needed this. I just seen from videos you will need various different mag capacities for stages. But I really liked it because, you, like I said, you could put the pouches the way you want. I mean, you could even do 2 AR pouches and probably 2 pistol in the middle if that's the way you wanted to set up. So that's why I like just getting the Molly cut like this, because you can kind of customize it the way you want. And you don't have to get Blue Alpha pouches. There's tons and tons of mag pouches out there that you could use. I just happen to like these. They're similar to GBRS is another great one that's like this. They just collapse down. So I like it for this particular reason. If not, my go-to is always Kiwis. I love the retention. I love them. But again, for this particular setup, which is tactical games where I want to be as slick as possible, streamlined, I chose these on the cummerbund. So that's basically it. You know, with the placard system, you just kind of take it out, take the G hooks out, and you could have different placards set up for different stages. So you just throw it on, and boom, you're good to go. Again, just take the cummerbund out from there. That's simple as that. All right, throw that up. Oh, almost knocked my hat off. So now we went over the placard, right? We went over the vest. Now we're going to go in about the plates, right? What plates are we using in here? I'm going to take my placard out for now just to make it easier to get to everything. Just unweave the G-hooks, put the placard here. So what plates to get? Another thing that is like the plate carrier. There's tons and tons of plates out there. A few of my buddies got it on Amazon. I believe it's Wolf Tactical. They make a carrier look pretty good. I mean, my buddy likes it. You know, nice carrier. It comes with metal, you know, steel plates, a multi-curve, so they're on a curve to kind of, you know, conform with the way your body is. The only thing I could tell you is, and my buddy complains about this, you know, the steel plates, they do dig into you at times. And remember, for tactical games, you know, you're going to be wearing this all day, sweating, you know, busting your ass, working out in it. You're going to be in all different, you know, positions. I just feel like the plates that I got are better. You're going to see these all around the tactical games, you know, they advertise, and it's the Jack Rabbit ones, and they're sand filled, and I'll show you guys, right? So again, another little caveat to this, when we're talking about the plates for your plate carrier in tactical games, you can use your ballistic plates if you want to. That's up to you. You don't have to use a weighted plate. Your plate carrier for men needs to come out to 15 pounds. Right? For women it's 12, for men it's 15. So if you have plates already, I'm not saying go buy weighted plates. The reason I bought these is because I'm training with it. I work out with this vest, right? I go running, I go hiking. If I'm walking the dog, I'm wearing this, you know, just to get used to the weight and work out with it. But you could get any, if you already have plates, roll with it. You're good as long as it goes up to that weight. You know, a lot of guys go this route because these, see how flexible they are, these sandbag plates from Jack Rabbit. They're awesome. Jack Rabbit, awesome plates. The reason I like them is because, one, they, you know, they completely go with your body and they conform to you, and they're sand filled, so you're kind of getting that little bit of a cushion. Yes, there's backers for plates. I have them in here, like the T-Rex. Faro makes them. You know, it's kind of like a foam backer to just give you a little padding. But when steel is riding into your rib, you know, and you're kind of, you know, in a different position, you'll feel it. By all means, nothing wrong with the steel plates and nothing wrong with those packages, because I think the Wolf Tactical package with plate carrier, I think he spent like 140, 150 bucks. He got the carrier with the cummerbund, you know, everything, and plates all together was like 150. Again, remember here, it's going to be a little more. We're talking about the plate carrier from Faro was about 170, and I'll show you guys the Jack Rabbit plates. Those were 140, 139, 99, I believe. So let me just get them out of this plate bag and I'll show them to you guys that way. The reason it's not that it's hard to get them out, but is because Faro makes a little, like a strap in there to kind of hold on to your plate, which is cool because it keeps it from kind of the plate coming out of the bag, you know, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So these are the Jack Rabbit plates. They're just sand filled, and they come in different weights. This is their I think it's 7.1 each plate, and that's because this plate carrier, and I'll weigh it for you guys, has to come out to 15 pounds slick. Meaning when they weigh your plate carrier, it can't have mag pouches, it can't have, I don't know if it could have a plaque, or like it could probably have this on here. I don't think it could have mag pouches. I don't think it could have, you know, anything added on, plus, you know, just the way the plate carrier comes in the vest. If I'm wrong, you know, just correct me in the comments, anybody who knows a little more about, you know, all the rules. But I've kind of, you know, been researching, obviously, because I want to do it. 15 pounds plate carrier slick. So that's why I chose these I think they're 7.1 from Jack Rabbit. These sets and the plate carrier, I believe, comes to about 15 and a half, just shy under 16, so I'm there. Obviously, you're gonna be more weight when you have your mag pouches in there, plus a full P-mag, right? A full P-mag is probably pound and a half, maybe a little less, you know, about a pound and a half. So you're gonna have an extra almost 4 pounds added to that. So remember that. So when you're picking the plates, just, you know, kind of have your weight in mind. So these are the Jack Rabbit. Like I said, what I like about them is they're completely, you know, they form to your body. They can completely, you know, bend and go. They're sand filled, so they kind of give you padding. On this side, right, this is the side that's going to be outside of you. You wear them, right, sand towards the body, right? They almost feel like a regular plate. You know what I mean? They're flat. You wouldn't know. Obviously, they're not ballistic. They're just sand filled. Just so you know. But super cool plates. That's why I got them because, you know, a lot of guys really talked about these being comfortable, and I've worked out with this a bunch, and it is comfortable. As you're wearing this vest for longer periods of time, you really start feeling it. Any plate carrier you wear, and these really do a great job of that. But again, if you want to get the steel ones, you can. There's tons of options out there, but check out these Jack Rabbits. They're nice to have. Like what I was talking about, the plate bag with Faro is inside the plate bag. They have like this band here, so when you put your plate in, the band goes over it. It just gives it more support, so the plate's not sliding out of your plate bag, you know, if it's open. Basically, you know, the plate bag is just Velcro lined. You flip it and close it, and it's just Velcro, you know what I mean? So it opens easy. But that little strap in there kind of holds the plate, you know, in there. So I like it that they have that system. And again, you just put the plate in, kind of like fold it up like a taco to get past that strap. Put it in your front plate bag like that. That's it. Put that in there. Cool. Now, mind you, these Jack Rabbits are about the size of I believe a 10 by 12 plate. Maybe could be 9 by 11. I mean, it doesn't quite fill the whole plate bag. Like, I have a little bit of room here, but it's nothing that you notice. Again, this is for tactical games purpose, working out, right? It doesn't really matter about the coverage, right, that you're getting for your vitals, because they're not ballistic, right? This is just for working out and what we need for the tactical games. So that's all you need, right? You need your plates and plate carrier, and I'm gonna weigh it for you guys just to see where we're at, okay? So we're wearing it, it's gotta be weighed slick, right? So just the way the plate carrier goes. I don't think patches would matter. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows, let me know about that. I do have 3 patches out there. I don't think it's adding more than a few ounces, but hey, I don't know. So let's weigh this puppy so we know where we're at with it. And the Jack Rabbit plates. Got my scale here. we're at 15.48. Right about 15.5 pounds, like I thought, which is super cool. Remember, just the plates alone at 7 pounds each are going to be 14, and your plate carrier. So right there is what I needed to be at 15. Obviously, it's going to be more with the placard system and whatnot, but it is what it is. Just for shits and giggles, if you want to see what my active shooter with level 3 plus plates weighs, let's see, because it's so much lighter, man. It's funny. I love this thing, man. I could wear this all day. Let's just weigh this for the purpose of fun. Oops. Yeah, barely 11 pounds, 10.9. 10.9 pounds. Obviously, it'll be more with a full mags, but it's got, you know, that's with, you know, 3 metal mags in there, placard, got my SOCP Benchmade, you know, some things. So this thing is super light. Again, you might say, oh, why do you have level 3 pluses and not level 4s? I have level 4s on my other plate carrier. Level 3s for an active shooter, level 3 plus is really what you're going to encounter, man. You know, AR, stuff like that, 5.56 rounds. But anyway, separate thing. I'll do other videos on my like active shooter response plate carrier and my Shaw Concepts ARC V2 loadout with the PCP and all that. But yeah, man, if you're looking for a great carrier for tactical games or just a great carrier in general, like a slick style carrier, check out the Faro Concepts. Faro makes really, really nice stuff. Their stitching is second to none. I can't complain about it. I'm newer with this gray tactical one, but I've had this for a while and no issues. I mean, worn the crap out of it and it still looks new. You couldn't find even a stitch that's coming out of it. And they make really good stuff. And again, they have multiple different placards that you can choose from so you could get it all from Faro, or you could do what I did, with just get their Mali laser cut placard and customize it the way you want with your pouches. And that's basically it. I just kind of wanted to, you know, talk to you guys about the plate carrier, what I'm using, and why. I just think it's comfortable. The shoulder pads, I think, are definitely a plus that you should get. They really give you a lot of support up here when you're wearing it. The way the Slickster comes, it's really just a thin, like, nylon strap, and it does start, you know, digging at you a little bit. For size, so you guys know, this is a large. You know, I wear a large. You could, you know, depending on your size, so you might get a medium, but I'm pretty sure could be a large, extra large. They do make a different carrier, which is the FCPC. Again, more load bearing, which is what I call, you know, for loading out, for more, you know, pouches, all that. But again, that's another option. Any carrier that you have is an option. If you could put plates in it and it weighs 15 pounds, you can rock it. So you don't have to go out and buy gear if you're interested in the tactical games. I just want to put that out there because, you know, I know a lot of people are on a budget, and I get it. You know, so am I. But this isn't that, you know, bad of a price for what you're getting. Again, $169, $170 if it's non-camo. They make it in multicam, black multicam, gray wolf or wolf tactical, whatever the grays are called these days. Coyote brown, black, and Ranger green. And I think that's it. Once in a while they do like some custom colors, but you know, you can get any color you want. I just went with gray because I wanted something different. And yeah, check out the Faro Slickster. Check out these Jack Rabbit plates if you're looking for a weighted plate to work out with in general, even if you're not doing tactical games. These are great. Like, what I like about these is I could even wear this throughout my whole workout, even if I go do some like lifting weights with it, which I've worn it, you know, to be on the bench and all that, just because it hugs your body so nice, and it's got, you know, not padding, but the sand kind of, you know, it's not a hard plate digging into you. I don't feel this like when I'm laying with another plate carrier. Like if I was to lay down and try to do, you know, the hard plates like digging into me. Super cool, amazing, amazing plates. I've got them quick from Jack Rabbit. I'll put the link in the video. Check them out. And you're probably, like I said, $140 for the plates. I think they were $139.99, $170 So you're at 400 bucks for the full setup, the way you see it here. A little more if you add the shoulder pads and the placard. I think the shoulder pads were 40 bucks. I think this placard was either 30 or 40 bucks. Then plus the mag pouches, etc. But again, you don't have to specifically do it this way. I just like the blue alpha pouches because of the fact that they collapse. And you know, you could have your front part being slick. Yeah, and that's basically it. On the next one, you know, I'll go through my belt setup, what I'm using for, you know, my duty belt, or, you know, battle belt, which is what you wear in the tactical games, what holster and why. I'll go through the firearms I'm using, you know, what pistol, what AR, what shoe, you know, what sneakers or shoes or boots am I going to wear, you know, apparel and stuff like that, what I'm going to be choosing, which I'm still thinking about. So if you guys have any experience on the tactical games, for you guys that have been doing it for a while, hit them up in the comments, man. Let me know what you guys suggest. Let me know what you think about this setup. And yeah, I encourage you guys to go out and try one, man. Have, you know, go out and do it. It seems like anybody I talk to loves it. You know, you get hooked right away. And again, I want to also talk about more fitness on the channel as well, and my journey, because like I said, I was, you know, definitely out of shape before, and getting into shape has helped me. One, in just wearing plate carriers. Right before, when I was heavier, plate carriers bothered me. I wasn't getting, you know, it's tough to wear a plate carrier when you're a big dude, you know what I mean? You almost have to buy certain plate carriers just for that. So you know, staying in healthy and being in shape is another thing I want to cover. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys you know, check out this plate carrier if you're looking for one, and check out the plates if you're looking for weighted plates to work out with. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Be safe, and please continue to like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate all the support. I'll see you on the next one. Dale, mi gente.